Breaking news now. The chief of NATO has urged Turkey to speed up Sweden's application to join the alliance. After President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said in January that he would help speed up the process in the Turkish parliament, NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg pressed Turkey to quickly ratify Sweden's membership in the military organization on Thursday. After chairing a meeting of NATO defense ministers in Brussels, Stoltenberg told the Associated Press that many allies want to see rapid progress on this ratification. Sweden has fulfilled its obligations, and now it must be ratified as a member state. After President Vladimir Putin of Russia ordered Russian troops to invade Ukraine in February 2022, Sweden and its neighbor Finland abandoned decades of military neutrality. Finland joined NATO in April with the intention of finding security in the alliance. Sweden can only join NATO if all other 31 members agree to accept it. Both Turkey and Hungary are moving at a glacial pace. Turkey's approval was withheld for months, while Erdogan publicly claimed that Sweden was being too lenient toward Kurdish militants and other groups he views as security risks. Some of our allies weren't so sure. Protests in Sweden involving the burning of Qur'ans also infuriated Turkey. Turkey's final step in endorsing Sweden's candidature was completed in July when President Erdogan announced at a NATO summit in the Lithuanian capital that he would submit the protocol for Sweden's accession to the Turkish parliament for ratification. Stoltenberg expressed his satisfaction with the assurances given by Turkish Defense Minister Yasar Güler on Thursday, during their meeting, that Turkey would adhere to the terms of the agreement. When exactly Ankara will do so, however, is currently unknown, after the Biden administration gave indications that it would allow Turkey to purchase 40 new F-16 fighter jets and modernization kits from the United States. Erdogan dropped his opposition in July. Sweden has assured Ankara that it will assist Turkey in its efforts to renew its own EU membership bid. As part of the agreement, NATO committed to addressing Turkey's security concerns. On Thursday, Stoltenberg announced that he had selected Assistant Secretary-General Tom Goffes to be his special counterterrorism coordinator. This proves that NATO and Sweden have kept their end of the bargain from Vilnius, and Stoltenberg added that the next step is for Turkey to ratify Sweden's accession. The Turkish parliament resumed its session on October 1 after a summer break, raising hopes that the long-awaited ratification would occur soon after. At the same time, a suicide bomber blew himself up in Ankara on the same day. Another potential bomber was shot and killed by authorities. There were 2 police officers hurt. Turkey responded to the attack by launching airstrikes against what it believed to be bases for Kurdish militants in northern Iraq and Syrian Kurdish militia in Syria, as well as launching a series of raids across the country in which dozens of people with ties to the Kurdish militants were arrested. The reasons for Hungary's opposition are murky. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has said on multiple occasions that his nation will not be the last to support Sweden's membership. No public demands have been made to win his approval, so Stockholm and some allies are perplexed by his stance. Several cryptic hints have emerged. Orbán's government claims that some Swedish lawmakers are on the fence about supporting the accession bid because they were misinformed by Swedish politicians who spread false information about the quality of democracy in Hungary. Orbán stated last month that he was in no rush. He assured lawmakers that Swedish security is not in jeopardy, so there is no pressing need for Hungary to ratify its membership. Stoltenberg told the AP that he had not received any new information on the matter from the Hungarian side.